Hey guys, it's Stephanie Legacy here, reminding you to love your life and live your legacy. Thanks for stopping by to my channel where I talk about all things related to health and wealth. If that sounds interesting to you, please consider liking and subscribing as I share more about things I have learned, which will hopefully help you. And also we go through this journey of life together. All right, today I am here to talk about my 2-week follow-up to the Johnson & Johnson or Janssen COVID-19 vaccine. As a reminder, I am a healthcare professional and was able to receive this vaccine through the Minnesota Vaccine Connector. I received the vaccine down at the Twin City Orthopedic Vikings Practice Stadium, which is located in Eagan, Minnesota. I did a whole other video on that and my experience with that, so be sure to check it out. But it was pretty cool. It's facilitated predominantly by Minnesota Guard Reserve, as well as volunteers. I had a nurse who provided my vaccine to me. I was not given a choice which vaccine I received. I was told I was going to be receiving the Johnson & Johnson, and that was totally fine. I think any vaccine you can receive is a great vaccine. So I did share what happened when I got the vaccine. Really minimal side effects, slight arm pain. I got it in my dominant arm because I knew I'd be moving it around, and I sleep on my non-dominant side. I have heard, obviously, from other friends who received the vaccine. They said their arm hurt a lot. A few people have commented on that video, sharing their experience. Some have had nausea and vomiting, but overall went away and was pretty short-lived. So that's great as well. I shared that I potentially had a headache and potentially was a little bit more drowsy. And I say potentially because had I not gotten a vaccine, I probably just would have thought, oh, I'm clenching my jaw and I'm tired from staying up late working. So maybe that's what it was. I can't really say. That goes to show you how much of a non-event it was for me. Then within the first week, I actually had some ear pain. And it felt like the start on my left side of an ear infection. I tried to look up whether anybody else had experienced these symptoms through the vaccine adverse events reporting system. Didn't necessarily see anything with that. Again, went away in 2 days. So if I hadn't had the vaccine, would I have even thought it was related to the vaccine? Probably not. I would have just thought, okay, am I just getting like some drainage, from allergies, or what's going on here? I can't say I've experienced that in other times. So I don't know what that's attributed to, but again, it went away in a couple days. So perhaps it was something inflammatory related with my immune system, trying to make a response. Can't really speak to that, but either way, it was very well tolerated. All right, so you're here because you're curious what happened between weeks 1 and 2. And I told you that I would share that experience because at 2 weeks, that's when you're really going to have the full anticipated immune response if you were to come into COVID or into contact with the coronavirus. And my experience between weeks 1 and 2 was nothing. I had no further symptoms that I was concerned about. Everything seemed totally fine. Honestly, I almost forgot to do this video because it was just such a non-event, and thankfully I put a reminder in my phone so that I could record this for you all. But I'm happy to report that it was extremely well tolerated by me. So hopefully this is helpful for you guys. Feel free to let me know if you got a vaccine, which one you got, and if you had any symptoms between weeks 1 and 2. And then between when you got it and week 1, and then between weeks 1 and 2. Most people, if you're going to have symptoms, you're going to get it within that first 48 to 72 hours. So I won't expect that many people are going to have side effects that they'll be sharing. But I think it's just a great learning experience for all of us to share anecdotally what happened to each of us, because it is such new, interesting, and exciting science. So again, if you believe in vaccine science, I definitely encourage you to get the vaccine. If you don't, that's a whole nother conversation for a different day, and I'm not going to have that here. So let's just not talk about that. I am not going to force my views on you, and hopefully vice versa in your case. Anyway, I appreciate you guys stopping by. Hopefully this was helpful. Happy to report, very well tolerated on my behalf, and I am just so thankful for modern medicine. All right, you guys, have a great day. Thanks for stopping by. And remember, when you love your life, you can live your legacy. Have a great one. Bye.